What's up, everybody? I think we're on here. Oh, didn't have my cam turned on. All right, so let me jump in here like usual. Let me get the stream stuff set up. Drop a like on this video. Mute up the mic. All right. Let me go ahead and make a poll in the chat. If I can, I gotta get a better camera, bro. This camera is just right in front of my screen. Gotta get something smaller. Yo, how did it go? Fix the centering. So I got a lot of the PNG stuff done last night, so I'm really excited. Yeah, dude, you inspired me to vibe code true comp duplicator form AE, but for davinci. Okay, I gotta take a look at that. Let me get into this stream real quick, and then I'm gonna go take a look at that. I'm telling you, dude, the vibe coding is a huge thing now. Like, I'm glad that you're getting into this now, because I got into crypto really early, and I did very well in it. I mean, at least if I pulled my money out. I didn't pull my money out, so I could have at any point, but I should have done very well in it. I had a lot of money in it. So you're in this shit early, you can make a lot of money now too. Let me see. Did you like? Yeah, I was up like 300K, man, and I only ended up being up like, I don't know, maybe $50,000 or $60,000, which was still all right. But like, dude, that 300K would have been nice, man. I didn't pull it out, but I had it. I worked for it. So if you were me, you could have just pulled the money out of the market. Anyways, I'm rambling, and definitely embarrassing myself here, but it's all good. You like the stream yet? Alright, start poll. Alright, so let me get things set up real quick. Yeah, it's all good though, bro. It was a learning lesson. Unfortunately, a very hard learning lesson, but it's still good. We're gonna make it all back. This opportunity is much bigger than whatever crypto was, so it doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. Alright, cool. We got 4 people on here. We're creating a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Think of Overlord, except not for After Effects. This time it's for DaVinci Resolve. Awesome. Now we got 6 people on here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. More people, the merrier. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Love talking to you guys. You know, it's what keeps the vibes going. And Aver, I'm going to take a look at what you got going on, man. Let's see what you're building. True comp. Alright. True comp duplicator form AE. Oh, how's it going, by the way? Have you run into any bugs for this yet? Alright. Guys, we're just going to take a look at something real quick. Let me know if the music is coming through and everything. Actually, I don't know. The sound might come through for this too. We'll have to see. So let me just look at this. Creates a complete duplicate of comp hierarchy, including subcomps. If a comp is used. Oh, wait, maybe this was what you were talking about yesterday that we didn't have. Is this the thing that you were talking about yesterday in the chat? Basically, it lets you actually duplicate your comps or timelines and all its media and subcomps. So if you're doing versioning or language edits, you can easily duplicate, autonomously rename them. Not the thing I was talking about. This is more a better copy kind of tool. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. My brain is moving at a very slow pace today. I did not get a good amount of sleep last night. So we're definitely a little bit cooked, but it's all good. I'll try to make sense of this in a little bit. Creates complete duplicate of selected comp hierarchies, including subcomps with many options. Yeah, definitely that visual is gonna help me out. So let me take a look at this. Oh, I just started up here, babe. That's fine. All right, boom. Let me go on this instead. Just waving to my daughter in the bathroom. All right. Yeah, hold on. I might need to come back to this because I'm getting a little bit unfocused. A lot of moving parts here on my end right now. Imagine you have a video and the ending is different because you made 10 different AE outros living inside your timeline. This tool copies the comp properly so you can just replace the outros and one of two and and half don't fuck up your old comps. It's hard to explain, but there's a huge use case for me in it. What kind of videos do you make? Maybe that's a good question too, because I'm curious how this can affect your workflow. But yeah, no, that's definitely useful. You made 10 different outros, and this can kind of make it so that way you can get that done faster. I'm assuming 10 different outros living inside your timeline. This tool copies the comp properly, so you can just replace the outros. Okay, that might make a little bit more sense now. Let me boot this sheet up. But yeah, dude, make sure you're vibe coding. Alright, let me lock in here a little bit. So it basically just allows you to make copies of your comp really fast or something. I don't know, I could be totally fucking that up. Yeah, don't worry about it. I can't explain it properly right now. Yeah, you're all good, dude. I mean, if you explain it in any sort of way, honestly, Um, what I what I'm understanding right now is probably the extent of what I'm gonna understand just based off how much sleep I got last night. Not gonna lie. Shit. Um, but basically allows you to, uh, at least we know that you can get your work done faster by using it. Okay. Shit. Fuck. But that's pretty much any tool, so that's not the best understanding for sure. I'm sure I'll look at this after stream, and I'll do a little bit more research there. When I have a bit more time, I'm sure I'll understand it a bit more. Yeah, but how is it going for you with the vibe coding? Is it going good or no? Because I know DaVinci's a little bit finicky. You tend to run into a lot of bugs. Damn, this is not loading at all. Do 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 do. All right. Just checking analytics. Takes me a little while to get into this. All right, cool. That's got a view already. Boom. Just posted a video. Awesome. 4 likes on this stream. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right. Let me X this out. Let me restart that. Maybe if I can boot DaVinci without going into are you building the tool right now, Aver, as you're following along? I'm still definitely shit. Yeah, damn. All right, cool. Yeah, what kind of videos do you make, man? I might ask you this yesterday, but I am curious. You did say like 10 different outros, so using True Comp Duplicator creates fully independent AE comp copies, including nested subcomps. Creates fully independent AE comp copies. Without it, duplicates shared nested layers. Changing an outro in one language version overrates all the others. Oh. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. So, like, are we talking about like let's say you create something in a compound clip. When you create a new version of that compound clip, it overwrites all the stuff inside the compound clip. I do advertising, so more like concept, shoot, edit, grade, and so on. The different outros are more for you, or for cases if client has multiple claims or calls to actions, or also languages. Oh, okay, so that's really helpful then. Okay. Yeah, cool. Cool, man. Okay, I see why you need to use so many different things there. Yeah, that's freaking great, dude. Yeah, hopefully you can build it. You might have already looked into this, but the davinci API, a lot of stuff is referenced up here. And then you can find other stuff online. Do you have Discord? I could probably send you over something that somebody was using to create another tool that they vibe coded. Yes, exactly, you got it. It's super cool, but so hard because DaVinci API I think is fucked. Yeah, API for DaVinci sucks, dude. It's actually terrible. That's why it's taking so long to create the tool I'm making now, because I have to do a fucking workaround. It blows, dude. I can fully copy and auto replace PNG, but MP4 struggles. Yeah, I haven't actually tried like the DaVinci API. Well, actually, that's not true. I did a little bit, but the Fusion API for sure. Yeah, can you send me something on Discord? Like, can you send me a friend request? It's just .robcreates, so it's literally my username here. If you have Discord, I don't know if I have it linked. You know what? There's nothing in this Discord server right now. It's not active. I was thinking about rejuvenating it again, but I'll just slap this in the comments. Actually, boom. So that's not active, but I'll definitely pop in there to chat with you. Alright, let me take a break from that. Let me know when you pop your head in that. Let me actually get into this a little bit. So, let me see what work we got done last night, because I don't even remember myself. I just know we were getting really close. I'm getting hype, man. I'm getting hype. Alright, let's go. Yo, Gruda, what's going on, man? Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We got our thing. I need to pull up a new. Alright, manage plugins. Boom. Remove. Alright. Building just like you. Dude, that's what's up, dude. AI is the future. We're on that wave. We're in early. It might seem like we're late, but we're still early. This is like crypto season 2021 times 1000. So if you're doing it, get ready to freaking kill it if you stay in it. DaVinci Resolve assets, plugins, boom, boom, boom. Manifest. Alright, this is the up-to-date one. So alright, let's see here. Whoops, shit. Alright, export layers. And I haven't tested this on Windows either, so this could totally not work and be broken on Windows. I just tested it on my Mac last night. Did you get a chance to join the Discord, Aver? Let's see if you're in there. It's all good if you haven't, I'm just curious. Not trying to rush you. Oh, it looks like I got a new notification on Discord. Oh, shoot. Alright, I think this is maybe you. Let me just find that real quick. So this is the one that they were using a lot to make their tool. I have not used it myself, so I do not know how helpful it's going to be, but hopefully, if you have enough API stuff, one of these will help you out. And I have some more. I don't know where the other ones are, but this is the one I got right now. So let me ship that to you. Oops, meant to reply. Let me just do that. Boop. So you get a notification. Alright, cool. Now let's download this zip. Just doing a little bit of stuff in the background, guys. We're getting close to the finish line for this tool, so we're getting pretty excited. Payments, yeah, go up here, mode, davinci, boom. Actually, can I copy the path right from here? I don't know, will that copy the path? Blanking right now. Ah, shit. Let me pull this off screen for a sec. Let me pull the link. Windows, boom. We'll eliminate some of the stuff in this tool just to make it a little bit easier to use right now. Definitely going to eliminate some more stuff when I actually release the tool. And we probably need to add in a media out, possibly, as well. Alright, I'm going to be turning off my camera for a second. Probably my mic for a minute too. But we'll start with the camera. And I'm still here, guys. So feel free to drop anything in the chat.
What time is it?
You're good. It's 1:31. You're good, baby. You're good. Alright, so now you can see kind of the progress that we made last night. All the PNGs are kind of coming in. Now we need to really focus on the text. And also some of the PNGs are coming in like off position. Like you can see like the full image. I made it so that way each comp brings in the full image. And right now all the images are just slightly higher or whatever. So we need to move some of them down, and then there's a couple that also hold on, let me reset that. There's a couple that are moved up or moved down too much as well. So we have the opposite problem. So I think this is where we're going to kind of pull in Opus and see if it can do something about this. So let me boot up Claude. Boom. Yep. All right. Let's see. So let's try and figure this out. I'm trying to remember what the prompt I had in for. Oh, you guys can't see that screen. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
So it looks like some of the assets are coming in. Well, let me write this in a specific way. So it looks like some of the assets are too high up and some are too low in Y position in davinci, and I believe just within the PNGs themselves when they get exported. Let me make a copy of this before I forget and overwrite everything. So many folders, plugins, my plugins. Copy this. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
You are silly.
Why ES build? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can skip this shit. I guess we're gonna have to though. V18. Go here. V19.
Babe, I'm gonna be late, babe. I'm gonna be late. I still have to make her milk. I'm gonna get charged.
Alright, I'm gonna cook my mic for a sec, guys. I'm still here. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I didn't realize. Good catch. Yeah, I forgot I muted on my computer, and I also hit the mute button on the mic itself. I usually just mute it on the computer. But what I was saying was, Claude just called me because it said that my file was too big. Yo, Alec, what's going on, man? How you doing? It said that my file was too big and it couldn't read it, and it was only going to read specific portions. I was watching this video last night. You're going to want to make sure that you clean up your code with Claude every once in a while. Make sure that it's splitting your files into smaller chunks. Just really splitting up whatever it can into individual files, so that way you don't get stuff like this. And the guy was also saying that there's a way that you can write it into the MD file. I haven't gotten that far yet, so I'm not really sure, but I'll probably look into that at some point, just so Claude keeps chugging along properly. Bye. Bye. She's looking mad cute in that outfit. Alright. Always allowed for session. Do. You guys can hear me now on the mic, right? Just want to make sure. Allow code. Oh, now I remember what I was doing on my phone. I was checking how many credits I was burning through with Opus. Let's see. Damn, bro. Literally just burnt freaking. Damn, bro. This is flying through credits. Holy shit. Might end up being a short stream today, guys. This has already went through more than 25% of my credits in literally one prompt. That's crazy. And it's not even going through that many tokens either, which is nuts. Oh, we're coming across that same problem again. Alright. Now it's going to rebuild this for Windows. We're probably at 50% or some shit. Let me check again. Let me see if I can show this on camera. I don't know if that's readable or not. literally like 30 something percent in this one prompt, 35% for one Opus prompt. Absolutely nuts. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. If you've been following along, if you haven't been following along, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin, and we're burning credits like crazy here, apparently. Gonna have to upgrade my plan pretty soon. I'll probably wait till this plugin's done, and at that point, working on some other stuff, I'm sure I'll burn through credits even faster, so I'll probably upgrade then. Let me see if this worked. So let me go ahead and click through this, and no, it doesn't work. Just stopped and figured it was better just to quit for now and check in on live to see other people deal with it. Yeah, what are you working on, man? What are you working on, Slim? The vibe coding's giving you a headache? Sometimes, bro, it just starts going in circles. I've been locked out with a payment bug after reinstalling VS. Tried so hard and won't even let me pay them now. Lol, that's crazy, dude. That's nuts, bro. Sucks, dude. Yeah, that sucks. Where's this? Alright, dude, we gotta turn off Opus. There's no way we're gonna be able to continue this stream with Opus on. It's just credit burn city. It's call site from V18 and reverted collect leaf layers parameter type back to frame node. The plugin has been rebuilt and dist. No, all I wanted you to do is allow me to export. Make sure this is the right plugin because sometimes the wrong thing loads. Oh, dude, what the fuck, bro? Oh, there it is. It only appears. Alright, yeah, no, all I wanted you to do is allow me to export frames, groups, and individual layers in Figma. Like when I select a layer, I want to be able to export it. But the tool says select a frame to begin, and it's grayed out. Yeah, things like that suck, man, because they usually take a little bit of time, not to be discouraging, but they usually take a bit of time to figure out an answer. So usually a lot of people are saying the same thing. Is this with Claude or what is the payment bug with? Is it with Claude? Is it with like ChatGPT? Because you could always switch subscriptions to something else right now. I know it's not, probably won't be as good, but you know, it kind of is what it is. You might have to bite the bullet for a little bit until they decide to come around and actually fix it. Like maybe you can get Cursor or something, or ChatGPT. I don't know. I didn't like ChatGPT that much, but yeah, like I said, gotta do what you gotta do for now. If you're working on shit, no slowdown. I don't know. Are we still in 2x credit season 2? Damn, bro. There's something wrong with this file. It's ripping. This is ripping with through usage. We're absolutely flying. We've done 2 prompts now, maybe 3. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this will let us export now. Let's see what happens. Because we had this working a long time ago. And then it just suddenly stopped working for some reason. Claude replaced something. Look at that name, dude. Look at that freaking name. Alright, now we gotta make sure that this plugin's still doing what it's supposed to do too, because we just made that change. I think the fact that I'd never split this project into enough parts, I think is going to be a problem, because we're just burning credits like crazy, and I think that's why. Could be wrong, but so we're going to have to be really careful for now. Processing. Alright, looks like we got about 5 people on here right now. Pretty dope. If you guys haven't seen this before, if you haven't been following along, if you have been following along, we are working on the Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Make it a lot smoother for video editors, motion designers to make videos rather than focusing on all the, grunt work over here in Figma. You can just kind of 1 click or 2 click your way into working in DaVinci Resolve. So it's going to be really helpful for a lot of people. Super excited to release this. Should be coming out pretty soon, hopefully. And yeah. Oh, 9 people. Dope. Alright, so I'm just going to say that again. Sorry for anybody that already heard that. You're going to be hearing this a lot. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers. Make it a lot easier for you guys to edit videos and just overall get things done faster. Alright, let me go to Windows, boom, select files. Oh shit, I could just click that button this whole entire time. You are also live. Oh shoot. What are you making, man? Might have to check out the stream, see what's going on. Panic compiler. Dope, dude. I made it to the stream. you got a subscriber counter in the corner? That's pretty cool, man. I've been thinking about adding stuff. You were doing a great stream, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Alright, let's see. Let me try bringing this into DaVinci and see what we got here. Yeah, keep up all the streaming, man. You'll grow faster than you even know. You just stick at YouTube for a bit, you'll find something that's working really well. And vibe coding is blowing up like crazy, so I don't know how many streams you've done, but alright, welcome to the stream, guys. If it's your first time here, we are working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers. This is gonna make it so that way you have to do less work in Figma and just can import your designs from Figma into DaVinci with the click of a button or two, and then yeah, it doesn't get easier than that. Save all your busy time for animating. Really working on your videos. Alright. My voice is too low. Okay. Cannot hear you properly. How is it with the music? Is the music too loud? Yeah, I think that might have to do with how far away I'm sitting from my mic, but let me see if there's a way to boost it. Because OBS says it's at max right now. So hold up one sec, chat. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so the mic is too low. Alright, I'll bring up the gain on here. Hypothetically, yeah, it didn't really do much. Alright, let me see. Oop. Alright, we're gonna blow out your ears a little bit. It doesn't let me go in between that. That's kind of dumb, bro. Yeah, so the thing is, mic volume is all the way up in OBS already. Yes, much better now. Okay, cool. Let me know if it stays that way, because I didn't boost it up all the way because I didn't want to blow out anybody's ears, because I'm not sure how loud it's going to be. But yeah, let me know how it is now. Let me take a look at it in OBS too. And then let me see what we got going on. What were we even working on? Right. Okay, let me see. Alright, it almost hits the red, which is great. Okay, perfect. That's exactly how I want it. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, man. That suggestions like that are really helpful. I was here to raid you. It's all good, dude. There's plenty of love to go around, brother. So, you know, there's a piece of the pie for everybody. So, keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see. So we need to get back to our original problem here. Close that out. And just so we don't keep blowing through our usage, and hopefully this doesn't rip through the rest of our usage. I like streamers like you who stream and share their knowledge with others. Yeah, thank you, bro. I try to share whatever I can to help people. You won't forget me because my name is unique. Dude, you got it, brother. Panic Compiler. Pretty nice name, too. Alright, let's see. So I need to split. Well, let me make another copy with this because we fixed another bug that was used up a lot of usage. So let me do this. Version 20. Alright, version 20. I need to split the files more for whatever I can. Real quick, let me check. I think like dist and node modules are run on every build, so I don't think I needed to. Oh wait, no, this has got my HTML in it, so maybe I need dist. I don't know. No, it's in here. Let me just copy this real quick. I don't need. I can delete this folder and what was the other one? Node modules. They will. Yo, what's up, Sharif? What's going on, man? How you doing? Another day, another building session. I can delete this folder and node modules. They will. How much left now? We got quite a bit of progress done now. Right now, the files are getting very, very big. So Claude is like ripping through usage right now. So I'm trying to figure out ways to. I need to split up the files essentially. And I think that might fix it. I'm not positive. I can delete dist folder and node modules. They will be run again when I run npm run build, correct? Let's see what this thing says. Alright, for all the new guys on here and all the people that have been following along, we're creating a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors and motion designers. Make it a lot easier to focus on the actual editing of the videos rather than doing all the grunt work in Figma. I will review early access version. Me too. Yeah, bro. I might release an early access version. I'm not sure. Might have to do a little bit of testing because we're running into quite a bit of bugs. So, I also thought about some other options that I might do too. So, but Sharif, we got Aver in the Discord. Scroll up into the Discord. I'll probably only post it in this video because it's not really active, and I might throw you guys something for sure. Alright, let's see. Yes, with one caveat, dist safe to delete, regenerated by npm run build, no module safe to delete, but you need to run npm install before. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do then. It's wrong to have fun all by yourself. Dude, you're right, you're right. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm probably gonna end up releasing it on Figma itself. Oh yeah, scroll up into the comments on this video. I put my Discord in there. And maybe for any of you guys that join up in there, I might be able to do a little something. We'll have to figure that out. Through 50%. Alright, oh, you know what? This is giving me a freaking idea, man. I forgot I have an extra computer kicking around. I might boot that up and just freaking, oh, that's sweet. I might boot that up and just run freaking, what's it called on it? Shit, I forget what I'm even saying. Run OpenClaw on it. That's what I was saying. Okay. Let's see. Node modules. Let me delete this stuff. Yeah, we'll just delete it. It's not hard to run the other stuff. What is in .claude? 1 kilobyte. Let's just open some of this stuff ourselves and look at how many characters are in it. Yeah, what are you saying about do what video? I was looking at the bounce video that you posted for After Effects that Rev commented on. He said to ask Zyro. Alright, Alright, this one's more. So let me see what's in here. And that'll give me a good idea of how much is in the other one. I mean, it only tells me how many lines. I need to go into Sublime. Open with shit. Where's the option for Sublime, bro? Just doing a little bit of cleanup today, guys. Open with Sublime Text. Okay. 57,000 characters. Okay. Today I purchased the Easy Animate after that. Yeah, dude, Rev is building some really good stuff for DaVinci. I found his channel a while ago. I'm not sure how many subscribers he's at now, but he was definitely in the hundreds when I found him, and he's got some really, really good stuff for sure. I call him Rev the Dev, man, because he's always building something. Love that dude. Yo, Tommy, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? How you doing, dude? What are you streaming today, man? I'm always looking forward to your stream. You're the one streamer that I've been watching, like, all the time, dude. Awesome, brother. Just doing some cleanup right now. Still making that plugin that I was making for the editors. It's a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin in about 1.5 hours, brother. Alright, cool. I'll definitely be on that, dude. I think I'm running out of Claude usage, and I'm not going to get max quite yet. Maybe after I finish this project. I think I'm probably going to have to get it after this project because I'm going to be using it a lot more. But luckily for now, this project has got a lot of me fixing things in DaVinci and in Figma. And plus I get pretty distracted. So that also helps with the Claude usage. Gonna do a client call and then get ready for a 5-hour sesh. Word, that's what's up, dude. If you guys don't already watch Tommy, this guy's the dude, bro. This guy's a real one. He's streaming every day. His freaking streams are fire, bro. Really motivated me to get my ass streaming too. It's a good investment. I'm gonna pay 200 USD a month. Oh, I think my camera might have froze. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to pay 200 USD a month. We're just blowing through credits. Nah, thank you, man. Nah, thank you, bro. Thank you for streaming, keeping it real, dude. Got always got good vibes in there. I'm a bit cooked today, so yeah, but we're moving a little bit even slower than normal. Alright, let's see. Let's boot up Claude, see what we got open here. Um let me okay, I already deleted that like I said I was gonna do. Um let me boot up a new session. Alright, so I want you to look through the current files and I think I'm also gonna possibly pull the trigger on that camera that you're using too. Low key, we need some music here, Rob. Yeah, no, I got. Go get the Wiz copyright. Honestly, the stream might be like once I run out of Claude usage, there's not gonna be much to do. We're not gonna have much to stream. So yeah, my cam is pretty good, but the only problem is it sits right in front of my two monitors. So it's taking up a lot of real estate. I'm always like going like this, and it just seems kind of inconvenient. So I'd rather just pull the trigger and buy stuff. I'm just gonna look at a couple more cams, but I'm thinking that that's probably gonna be the one I'm gonna get. It seems it's pretty small, right? I feel like I'm always trying to dodge stuff to get stuff done, and it always has a problem connecting to my computer. So it takes me like an hour to get set up when I could just use that time and just be set up 1, 2, 3. All right, let me see real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's really small, so um I'm just setting up something real quick in the background. I forget what songs were. Oh, dude, I got so many different things open. All right. This music might be a little. I gotta shut down the other stuff too. All right, I gotta turn off that other music right now too. We'll take the copyright claim. It won't be bad. I don't think this stream. I think I'll probably run out of credits with Claude anyway, so. I gotta see if I can get into Wiz today, though, bro. With how cooked I am, I might not be able to ride this wave right now. Rain bet blackjack until you until you win so much you can get Claude Max. Well, no. I got some money that we can definitely put towards Claude Max. I'm just kind of procrastinating it right now, for real. But no, I definitely got to get Claude Max. I definitely got to get a new camera because this one's going crazy. I got like three, no, I got four cams, but they're all DSLRs, so they're freaking huge. Um, I want you to look through the current files and split things up so the files don't get too big. Because right now you keep saying that they are. Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if I can get into the Wiz right now. I'm usually pretty up with it, but I think I gotta. It's like too much for my mind to focus on right now. I think I gotta play the other music. Sorry, brother. I feel bad. Let me find it. My mind's just having a hard time today. Claude code and light mode hit different. Dude, everybody's always using dark mode. I don't know. I always like using light mode. It's all good. I got a call in 10 minutes, so I'm a bounce. Hope to catch you on later on the stream. For sure, dude. Thanks for popping in here. Alright. Let's break this shit down. Yeah, I woke up mad early today and I freaking I was looking at my phone contemplating if I was going to post that short that I made last night. And like my Wi-Fi was down. I think somebody might have accidentally unplugged it this morning and the service sucks here. So I was like, do I post this video? Do I not post this video? And I scheduled it way out in the future because I wasn't sure if I was going to. And then I just ended up not being able to fall back asleep. So we only got a couple hours of sleep. So we're pretty tired. Not that that's not the regular, but today it just feels like it's hitting pretty good. Hitting pretty good, boys. Alright. Oh, we're just streaming the fucking lo-fi generator. Fuck, dude. Alright, yeah, we got too many tokens running through on this shit. Like, what is. It's the HTML file that's taken up so much. Last decade, it was gamers that dominated stream. Next decade, it's gonna be the tech and vibe coders. 100%. 100%. AI for the fucking win, boys. Alright, yeah, dude, isn't his freaking setup sick? It's freaking crazy. Hope Rob blow up on YouTube soon and do a giveaway so I can get one too. Yeah, when I get 100,000 subscribers, we're giving out full setups. No, I'm not sure we're gonna do that, guys. But so just don't quote me on that in the future. But full desk and everything. Yeah, no, his freaking streaming setup is insane. Once I get out of the house I'm in right now, get more bedrooms to my name. We can build an actual office. I'm sharing a room with my daughter right now, so only use this during the day. And we had a bit more of a setup back when she wasn't born, but definitely. But it's all good though. I've recorded it, so no backing out now. Oh, dude. Yeah, you clip just a little moment of me saying that, and then later on I get a copyright strike, so it cuts down the rest of the stream, and then all we have is your evidence here. I've recorded it, so I'm backing out now. Too funny, dude. Shit, man. Did they did they tell you? Did Zyro tell you how you can do the bounce thing? Did he ever hit you up? I don't know if he's online. Dude, Zyro's always so good at helping. He's really nice. I like that guy a lot. Zyro's a freaking OG. 2 bounce, 3 bounce, whatnot. Is that how you got it with Rev's plugin? Yeah, he made me all damn thing good support. Yeah, dude, he's freaking amazing, dude. I swear, a lot of people in that Discord are, man. But he's definitely one of the homies for sure. Let me plug Rev's store. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything in this chat or not, but let me actually plug his uh buy his plugin. Yeah, I'm gonna plug his stuff. I bought one of his plugins. I actually gave him a tool that helped him build the plugin a little bit. I'm not sure how much he used the tool or whatnot, but I think he used it a little bit to make some of it. So I have a tool pretty similar to his that I didn't make, that I use all the time. I'm trying to find his stuff. I know we're kind of going on our own way on this stream. Dude, where is his store? Like, I'm trying to find his store in the Discord. It does not seem like easily accessible at all to find. I gotta tell him about that. Alright, so this just did its thing. Oh, no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Never mind. Dude, I hope this doesn't fuck up the plugin, for real. Yes, you can buy and send me to DM. I don't mind. Oh, shit. Deep stretch right there. Does this only happen to me? I don't know, but I seem to meet good people only after a lot of struggle. Yeah, I don't know, man. I always feel like I'm pretty much surrounded by good people. I'm always trying to, see the best in people as opposed to seeing the worst. Um, I feel like I tend to see the world in a pretty positive frame, maybe even overly positive. Ooh, new update for Claude. We'll have to see what's new in that. We're gonna run out of credits, aren't we? Like literally on this one conversation. I had to take a little phone call real quick. Hold on. Let me mute up real fast. So just enjoy the music here. I'll keep looking at Claude while I'm doing it. Change of plans. She didn't pick up. She told me to call her, but she didn't pick up. Damn, this is asking me for like a lot of privileges. I know I could turn on that new Claude feature to kind of get through this, but holy shit. Damn. Damn. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my. It never ends. Holy crap. I should have turned on like auto bypass mode or whatever. I would have turned it on if I knew that this was going to happen. Is this AI PC based? What do you mean? Like, is it running locally on my PC? Is that what you mean? Shoot, we might not even make it through this prompt. This is like literally like running through 50% of my credits just to run this. I pray that this goes through. No, so this is not running locally. I have another thing that's running locally on my computer. But this is just Claude. You can use this right now. They have a free version too. So I'm using like the pro plan. It's a cheap plan, $20. But they have a free version too. Pretty soon I'm gonna be upgrading to the max plan because this is just not enough credits. And then after I run through that, which will probably be pretty quick, I'll probably also get the next max plan. Like they have another max plan for like $200 a month. What's going on, guys? We're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin, so that way you guys can focus on the the editing, the animation. It's coming along pretty good so far. We're pretty deep into the program. Damn, Claude keeps popping up. I'm not sure we're going to get through the file cleanup right now. We're just cleaning up our files, making them smaller right now, but we might run out of Claude usage for the next couple hours, so this could pretty much render the live stream useless, but we'll see. Because I would really want to show off the plugin on this live. But yeah, unless you have a really beefy PC, I wouldn't bother running too much locally. Like my computer pretty much struggles with running the local models, and I have like a 3090 in it, like I don't know, one of the i9 one of the Intel i9 processors. Hey, just saw the live. What is this about? How can AI help in editing? Can you explain a little more? Will you share if this system you're building works? Yeah, so this is pretty much fully working at the moment. We got a couple issues, but basically what I'm working on right now is building a plugin so that way you can take your files from Figma, your designs, and it's like frozen right now or something. It won't let me. But you can take your design from Figma, and then you can export it 1, 2, 3. So it's literally like ready to go when you bring it in. When you bring it into DaVinci, Right now it's broken at the moment because we're working on making the file smaller. But after this is done, it was in a working format previous to this. Maybe while this is going, I can bring that in the background and I can kind of show you what's going on. Let me boot up the old version. It's just that Claude is asking for so much, so... But yeah, I think this is going to be really helpful to a lot of people, especially motion designers, video editors that use a lot of motion design in their stuff. Pretty much anybody doing any work in DaVinci, really, that needs to use graphics. Okay, so let's say we have this file here. Let me make sure I'm opening up the right version. I'm not sure if this is it or if this is the wrong one. Everything looks good. Here's a summary of what was done. Alright, cool. So we made it through that, which is great. So actually, let me see. Is this DaVinci? Is this is version 13? So let me boot up version 13. That finished at right to just the right time. Let me move this. Of course, that would happen. Plugins, development, manage plugins. And now let me make sure that this has a manifest file. Yes, it does. It's got node modules. It's got dist. Okay. So I can boot this up in here. Development. Manage plugins. Import from manifest. Nope. Nope. Yo, Aver, thank you, brother. I hope that plugin turns out really good. Keep me updated. Let me know what's going on, man. So now what this plugin does, if we come over here to our Figma design, let's just say we want one frame. Let's just say we want this one. We can do it with both frames. And this is the new update, so this could be broken. So take this with a grain of salt, whatever this does. I'm thinking you'll complete this by April. Yeah, I think we're very, very close. And even if I don't complete it by the beginning of April, I might end up just launching the version and just letting people know that, like, hey, this is broken and needs to be fixed. This is working. Whatever. Do you want it? Yes. Okay. Then get it. If not, no worries. So this will export your layers in Figma, and then literally you can just click and drag them one file into DaVinci, and now we have like tons of assets in here that all came from one file, and everything hypothetically will be in the correct position. Right now what we're working on is the positioning of things, because it's just exporting things weird right now, where not everything stays in the accurate position. And this has been a big bug that we've been trying to fix. Yeah, because the other thing, Sharif, is that I gotta start working on some other things too. So, yeah, we might just release it and just say, here's what's going on. You either want it or you don't want it. And then people go from there and see how that does. and then I'll keep working on the background as long as people are getting the tool and using it. I'll just keep updating it. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to update it. There should be no problems with updating it. The only thing I'm not trying to have is, like, I'm trying to get it to a point where there's going to be no chargebacks. Because I don't know if you know this, but every time that somebody, every time you have to do a refund or somebody charged back their credit card, like cancels their credit card and stuff, and says like, "Hey, you scammed me," like the seller has to pay a percentage to that. In this case, I'm going to be paying 15%. So let's say we sell $1,000 worth of the plugin. That's going to be $150 coming out of my pocket. Let's say product's really hyped up. We sell 10 grand, but then everybody charges back. This would never happen. At least I freaking hope not. But let's say we get 10 grand, then that's $1,500 coming out of my pocket. And that's like, oh, I mean, that's the pill I'll swallow if I have to, but ideally that's not the pill that I want. I want a working tool. So that way everybody's like, yeah, this is freaking great, dude. So I'm thinking about some different pricing stuff right now. We'll have to see. I want that to be a surprise. I don't want to release that on stream yet. I want that to be one of the surprises. I'm definitely going to be launching it at a very affordable price for what this tool can do, for sure, though. It's going to, like, this thing's going to save you a lot of time. I don't know if you've ever set up one of these from scratch, but you could literally spend at least, I don't know, at least 6 hours doing this from scratch, like exporting all this stuff from Figma, if not a full day, multiple days, just trying to make your own template out of this. Whereas this is gonna make it much quicker. Like you can do it in probably like 30 minutes. What kind of car do I have? So right now I have a Toyota Corolla. It's a 2011 Toyota Corolla. I actually bought it off my fiance's dad. He's really into cars, so he buys a lot of cars. So I bought him off him a while ago. I used to have a Subaru WRX, which was sweet. But I sold that and put all my money into crypto back in 2021. And did pretty good with that. There was a time where I did pretty well in crypto. I didn't cash out as much as I should have, but still did pretty freaking good. Alright, we're just kind of fucking around here. I'm not getting much done. Let me take a look at what's going on in this this folder here. Alright, so it split all these files, yada yada yada. I wonder if UI HTML, I think that was the big one. Your favorite is an American Cadillac? I used to like Cadillacs. This file is still huge, bro. He didn't do anything with this. That's unfortunate. I don't want you to do anything with it, but does, or I don't want you to actually I don't yeah, let me start that over. I don't want you to actually do anything with this prompt. I just want you to tell me if the HTML file, the UI.html file, can be split. In Figma. Nope. I don't want you to actually do anything. File can be split into a bunch of different files for Figma. I think we need to make a backup of this too, because we split this file, right? And that used up like most of our Claude usage for right now. Hold on, I'll jump into the chat in a second. I don't want you to actually do anything, blah, 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 blah. Hopefully this doesn't do anything, because if it does, we're gonna fly through credits like no tomorrow. That sucks. This is an example. I have no idea what's going on here. It sucks. I'm from the US. Okay, so Gungeon. Sorry if I butchered that, man. Since I'm also a video editor, what other working plugins you have which might help me edit faster? I use DaVinci on Mac. So I got a couple. You can check out my site in the description. I don't have much on there yet. I have a couple that I have that I just haven't released yet, that I should be releasing. I'll probably end up releasing them pretty side by side with the launch of this tool, so it should be pretty shortly. I have something for like word by word animations, and that might be the only one that I release for now. I gotta think of what else I got in here. I have the emoji remover on the website. Maybe a file name cleaner. Other than the word by word plugin, a lot of the other stuff is going to be much simpler things. Just for like workflow purposes, getting stuff done faster. I don't remember I don't remember if I answered you, Sharif. I'm from the U.S. I live in New York, in the U.S. Alright, this is not. Like the one I literally just installed 5 seconds ago. I can't remember which one it is. Let's see. Oh, you're asking Gungeon. Okay, my bad. My bad. So we're at 81% usage. Where can I find which update it is? Like, where the hell does that live? How can I see what version I'm on now? Doesn't tell me. I don't want to know which model I'm using. I want to know which update I'm on. Keep the chat going, you guys. I love this. You guys are forming friendships here in the chat over here. Bringing the world together through a stream. Alright, Claude desktop app, brother. Come on, just tell me what this is. Click the Claude menu bar. Select about Claude. That's not a thing, dude. That's not a thing. Neighbors or upgrades. Yeah, now that you guys have met, you guys can now that you've met online, now you guys can meet in person. Oh, I actually have something that I need to update in there. See? Now you guys gotta drive to each other. or visit each other in the metaverse with AI. Alright guys, so we're just updating some things. We're definitely doing a bit of a slow day today for sure. I'm a little bit all over the place, getting pretty distracted. So feel free to come in, pop your head in the chat. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin at the moment. I can't install this right now. I think that'll shut down the stream. But yeah. One day I will come to the US. Also, yeah, dude. US is where it's at, brother. Actually, I feel like Europe might be where it's at. I haven't been to Europe. I want to go to Europe. Explore a little bit. I haven't been outside the US. What if one day I come to India, huh? What about that? What do you think about that? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Help speed up your workflow for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers. Alright, let me make sure this is the correct folder because oftentimes it's not. My plugins. Yeah, so we got Gungeon, you were asking about this before. I got word by word plugin. Oh yeah, never mind. I got them in different folders. Never mind. So yeah, we'll just say the word by word plugin for now. What the hell am I doing? This is how much sleep I got last night, guys. Alright, for sure, come through, we'll chill, have fun, eat and drink like crazy. The only thing I drink is water, brother. Water and seltzer. That's it. So I hope you got lots of nice water. I would like to try their food. I'm starting to like Indian food a little bit. I didn't like it for a long time. But I'm sure that's not even real authentic Indian food. Alright. Oh, I'm getting another freaking phone call, man. Let me type in this prompt and then I gotta pick up the phone. Alright, the positions are still not accurate when exporting the files from Figma when they become a PNG. So they are in the wrong spot when they come into DaVinci. Can we figure out why this happens? Want you to really deeply think about this. Alright, we're just gonna go into plan mode, have it write me up a plan. Think about all the possible reasons this could be and write me an MD file that I can look at later. Alright, I'm gonna take this phone call, guys. Hopefully I can actually get on it this time and not play telephone tag. BRB. Alright, missed the call again. Didn't go through, guys, so. Jeez. Keep missing that shit. A lot of tourists come here, and almost everyone praises the food. It's not that bad. Yeah, so I really like. I don't know. Indian food was just one of those foods that I really didn't like for a long time, and I imagine that it probably tastes a lot different here. Like the foods that we use is probably nothing like of what you eat there. So when I say Indian food, it's probably not real Indian food. Oh, I'm getting the call again. Hold on. Let me actually pick this up. Because this is live, please, what DaVinci phase is this? What do you mean by DaVinci phase? This is I'll tell you what the plugin is. This is a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. So basically, it's going to take all whatever your design is in Figma, and then it's going to export it in a way that you can use it in DaVinci, and you can create everything in Figma rather than jumping back and forth. You can now create this as a template in DaVinci. You can edit all the text, and we're just working on positioning right now. So that way you don't need to keep bouncing back and forth between Figma. You can animate the text where before you wouldn't be able to animate anything. So yeah, that's what this plugin is. Let me know if my mic's on, if you're able to hear all that. Does that answer your question? Profizi, let me know if I pronounce that right. Alright, document 9 covers 9 categories of root causes. Coordinate system mismatch. Figma uses top left origin. I mean, the Figma. Wait, think I wanted this a while. Yes. Oh, like what phase is this on in Figma? So we're pretty much at the phase where it's done. The one issue that we're facing right now, and we've been facing for quite a bit of time, is when it exports the assets from Figma, and this has by far been the biggest problem, is that none of the assets are coming in the correct position. Originally, I had the text pretty close, but we started fiddling around with it, and I have some earlier versions that we can go back to if we need to for the text. But I'm trying to figure out why the coordinate system doesn't match up with davinci right now. And I have some ideas, and I just asked AI to give me some more, but might need to prompt it again because I don't think these ideas were very thorough. So let me go ahead and look at what ideas it just generated for me. Where is it? I actually don't know where it put this. The analysis document is in wondrousrollingtoken.md. What? Claude. Oh, it's on. Okay. Hold on, I need to pull this off into the other screen. See. Users. Freeze. .claude. Plans. I don't even know what the fuck this shit is, this section. Maybe this is for building skills. I really need to research up on about building skills in Claude. Carry on. Am too much of an optimist, but without an idea of the how-to. It's all good, dude. I am an optimist at heart for sure, but we're gonna get this done. We're always struggling with the how-to part, but eventually we figure all that out anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I mean, this is pretty much in working condition right now. Like, if I were to ship this right now, like, you'd be able to use it. You just have to tweak some things, move things around with transform. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Or let me restructure that. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if you're working with smaller Figma files. If you're working with bigger ones like this, where it's like, this is like 200 and more than 200 nodes, I think. Maybe even 500 nodes. So it'd be a little bit painful to do, but we can also make tools to fix that as well. So that's the other thing. And that might be what we have to do. I don't know. DaVinci doesn't always play nice. So that could be the solution. But either way, it'll save you hours, if not days upon days of time exporting files from Figma. And we're talking every single time you export a file. We're not just talking one time, like hours every single time. This project is a Figma plugin that exports layers as PNGs and SVGs and generates DaVinci Resolve.setting files for Fusion. This way looks correct. Exports PNGs, Lind in the wrong position inside DaVinci. This document catalogs every known and suspected cause. PNGs do not carry metadata. Carry position metadata. PNG file raw pixel grid. It has no concept of where it belongs. Actually, even before we read this, we keep going on side quests, but this is actually pretty important. I want to make sure that I want to test this amongst multiple Figma designs, not so. Let's take this other one. But if you're struggling with the how-to, man, this is the era of AI learning, so take advantage of it now. Um, this is the closest you're gonna get that I think in our lifetime to a get rich quick scheme. So make sure to make the most of this before everybody else catches on. Um, let's see what it does with this. It's been a while since we've exported this one. I will make a full motion video around 20 seconds, like you shared me a link of someone TikTok. Give me an idea of what I make this time. I will. Oh, you're not going to copy? Yeah, that's good, dude. I think that's good to make sure that you understand how to make things yourself. But maybe what you should do is you should copy from other videos that you're taking inspiration from. Maybe that would be a good idea. Otherwise, you can just think about it. It just might take longer. The other thing is, I don't remember sharing a TikTok with you, though. I don't even remember doing that. I don't even go on TikTok. Only time I go on TikTok is to upload a video, like a short. I'm very rarely on TikTok. Download zip. Alright. Short memory, bro. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. My memory probably lasts like 0.5 seconds at most half the time. My short-term memory is screwed. It wasn't always this way. It's too bad. Yeah, so this plugin is going to be available in a little bit. Yeah, I did make this. I mean, it's all vibe coded, so me and AI made it. AI and I. But can you share the plugin? Yes, it definitely will be shared. TikTok feels like a time eater if you're seeing the returns. Yeah, some people do well on TikTok. I don't do well on TikTok, so I don't spend much time on there. But I'm just talking for a simple upload. Like, if I'm making a video for YouTube anyways, I just put it on TikTok sometimes. Oh, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Let me go ahead, delete some of this stuff. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin, so that way you guys can focus on what matters the most in your videos, actually focusing on the animation process. rather than focusing on the grunt work from Figma to DaVinci Resolve. So what should I make? I will target premium ones this time. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Could you try explaining that a little bit differently or go into more detail on that? Yeah, bro, I don't remember sharing a TikTok with you. I shared an X post, a Twitter post. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Twitter I actually use a lot. Twitter is actually really helpful. For business, at least. So, like, this is pretty good. Like, this could totally be usable. This did not come in as a gradient for whatever reason.
Bucky's home.
Bucky.
Or Bucky.
Bucky, you need to get your gums cut. That sucks, man.
Come here.
Oh, man.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
I gotta tell you more about it, but I'll tell you later.
Yeah, you can tell me more about it later.
Oh my god, it's so hot outside. I'm like sweating bricks. Gotta go grab
Yeah, you're good, dude. X is Twitter. Used to be Twitter. X I use a lot. TikTok, nada. Not at all.
I gotta wash your hands.
Barely. I think that was like Ishan's post. Alright, so maybe before we start working on the positioning, I'll work on this gradient because it looks like this gradient is fucked up. Let me take a look at what we got going on here.
Oh, no, definitely not. Way too hot. We're getting that.
I gotta figure out what layer this gradient is.
I gotta go change my clothes. It's so hot.
Okay, it's in one of these nodes.
Let's wash your hands.
Alright, that's coming in correct. Alright, it's one of these. One of these three. Boom. Not that one. Alright, it's this one. Let's see. 197. Whoop. 197. Yeah, so it looks like that. It shouldn't look like that. I don't know if this is something that we can fix or not. I might just be nitpicky, honestly, at some of these things. Because I know sometimes certain SVGs and things don't carry over. Actually, no, it kind of looks like that. It does kind of look like that, so maybe that's fine. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We'll just worry about the positioning. TikTok is banned for us, XD. Dude, TikTok, maybe it should be banned for you guys. Maybe it should be banned for everybody. It's like brain rot city. Might be helpful on some things, but pretty crazy. I'm saying that what motion video should you make in your portfolio? I mean, I don't have a specific one in mind. Maybe think about, maybe look on Twitter at some.
You know what? Let's keep your shirt.
I like making the kind of videos that you make, except for like maybe like a crypto brand, because in crypto, even though the money's went away, people in crypto are well aware that they will spend money to make money. So maybe find some top companies there and start there, because even then you can use that motion video to send out to another crypto company. And I think Ishan, I think the one I sent you was also a crypto video, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. It was very well done. Or I guess it's an AI. Yeah, so something like this. I would just go after something like this. An AI brand. Yeah, I guess AI brands are popping up. So maybe you want to go after AI companies actually. So just make a motion design for some AI thing. In finance thing you are saying. Um yeah, something that people spend a lot of money in. At least that would be my opinion. Because that's the thing. You can either work with rich people or poor people. You're going to end up spending the same amount of time making the video. So might as well work with people that have money. Because then you'll make more money.
Like this?
And also, don't take that advice from me. I'm taking this advice literally just from any business professional that you ask. You know, that's the advice that I've gotten. All right, let's go back to the MD file.
Get over here. Oh.
What is the name of this plugin? Haven't even thought of a name for it. Maybe just keep it simple, Figma to DaVinci Resolve or something like that. But I haven't even really thought about the name, honestly. Yo, thank you, Gunjin. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for popping by. I have my finger on the mic ready to mute. Alright, mic back on. Daughter's not screaming anymore, so drinking her milk. Damn, man. That got loud for a second. I think I might have solved this positioning issue.
Where?
We'll have to see what the implementation looks like.
I went downstairs.
But let me think what the comp. Let me think about this. Let me just delete this transformer and make a new one. Alright, let's hypothetically say we got a background. Doesn't need to be any specific color. Normal background, rectangle mask. Is my mic coming through, by the way? 'Cause I had to mess around with it so many times, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's coming through. Okay. So let's see if this will work. We might not even need a transform because we should be able to do this right inside a merge. And then if we just do auto resolution, that's not the correct resolution. So we need to find this resolution. So let me just copy this background down here. Oh shit, wait. Could just do an expression for this, but I'm only getting introduced to davinci, but it is a bit heavy for my Mac. Figma plugin might help with this bridge. So I'm not sure that this is going to make your computer run the file easier. This is probably going to make it, this thing's going to make your computer chug. But, I mean, regardless, your computer's going to be chugging if you're bringing in big files from Figma anyways. I think davinci is pretty heavy on any computer, honestly. Where the hell is this, Oh. Whoops. Yeah, exactly. Figma is going to be like a lot of different shapes and PNGs. So it's going to be pretty heavy for sure. What happens if we put this at 0? Okay. Now I think we might be getting somewhere. I'm not positive on this. I'm gonna make a duplicate version. What happens if we extract this even more? Let's do 0.1. We don't even really need to adjust the width, but we are. At At what value does this go down off screen? I'm trying to think if this has any relevance or not to what we're doing. I feel like this might be worth a shot. But for Fusion, this plugin might come in handy. Oh, 100%, dude. This could possibly be one of the most useful plugins that you've ever had in your life with DaVinci Resolve Fusion. Now, that is a little, trying to think of the word for it. I don't know what the word would be for it. Now, obviously, that's my opinion. There we go. That's what I'll say. Obviously, that's my opinion, and it depends on whatever work you're doing. Like if you're doing a lot of motion design or things with graphics, but this will 100% be killer if you're doing any of that stuff, without a doubt. If you use Figma in DaVinci, even if you don't use Figma in DaVinci, if you learn that Figma is like a really good tool to use, because it is, gonna be amazing. All right. So I'm just trying to think on how we can implement this. Wait, this is not even sitting in the center, is it? Oh, that's not a center dot. Okay. That's the center. So I think what we're going to do is not every PNG is going to be in the center. But let me, for instance, yeah. Okay, I have an idea. Let me, rather than taking that, let me take this and let me put this. I'm going to just create a copy because I want to be able to disable it. Let me do this. Imagine before your launch DaVinci push an update with Figma built in. Dude, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. They're watching the stream actually right now. Not just getting like epidemic sound. I wouldn't be surprised, but what I will say with that, people will still use the tool. That's the thing. I don't know why, but some people will. Or there'll be bugs in DaVinci stuff, and mine could be better in other ways. But I would not be surprised at all, dude. That would not shock me one bit. Alright, so that's not going to work for the images, but what it will work for is the text. So let's see here. Or maybe it won't work for the text either because the text is already positioned where it needs to be. Damn. Oh, I think it already does that. Oh, it already does that. Oh, I didn't know. So I guess my idea, I guess Claude already beat me to my idea. So I don't know if that's going to work. Okay, bro, it's 1 a.m., so I see you again when I wake up. Have a good day. You too, brother. Good having you here as usual. For anybody else that's here, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Appreciate the support. If you're able to pop a like on this video, helps me get more people watching. Just more impact, more people that we can change their lives with this Figma plugin. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come over, come say hi. I don't bite, so yeah. Let me see where this text is positioned. Da 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 da. Which one is it? It's the Olivia Rye. $14.63. Okay. I'm not sure that that's gonna match up with davinci's coordinate system. I don't think that is. 14.63. Let's see what happens. It was worth a shot, but that is definitely not. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Hold your horses. 211 by 48. 211 by 48. Alright, that just made the text really small and unreadable. Because we're definitely not getting the accurate font size. That is for sure. But if we had the accurate font size, maybe, just maybe, hypothetically, when we type in this other number, 48. No, 7.31. 7.31. What if we change that? What if rather than 211, this becomes Alright, I have an alternate idea. Alternate idea says, what if we had a fixed width, fixed height, we made everything the size of the frame size, so 2560 by 1440, 2560 by 1440, 2560 by, whoops, it's not what I wanted. 2560 by 1440. Alright, it's still adjusting the box. We don't want it adjusting the box. I want it adjusting the actual text. I can't read the screen because my camera's in front of it. 1440. Oh wait, I forgot already. Damn it. 2560 by 1440. 2560 by 1440. 2560 by 1440. Why is that still doing that? What the fuck? Are these attached to each other? Mad annoying. Alright, I need to figure out why this is doing that. Probably because of auto layout. Let's just 2560 by, why is that locked now? What did I say, 2560 by 1440, is that what it was? Yeah. Did that change the position values? Maybe I can go back on stream and look to see if that changed the position values. What about compressing it so it's more user friendly for those with light devices? You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna write that down in my notes. I've been taking some notes on some different things that I should add in and whatnot. So that's definitely a possibility. Or have preferences, settings, adjustments. That's how I manage with DaVinci. Yeah, I mean, we could also walk people through how to set up DaVinci to make things run smoother on their machine. It's not that it's going to be like really rough to run on your machine. Like, you can still use Figma. Don't get me wrong, with any computer and run on DaVinci Resolve as long as you can run DaVinci. It's just that, like a file like this with like 1,000 assets in it is going to run a lot heavier than others with less. So let me look back on this in my stream real quick. I need to see it before it was adjusted. Okay, so we might be onto something because that we're gonna need to make a completely different version of this tool to test this out, though. So let me back up what I got. What the fuck happened here? What the hell? Why is that so small all of a sudden? Did my face cam just freeze too? Wait. Okay, that was weird. I think that was just a bug on my screen, but my computer's doing something really weird right now. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Okay, what if we made all the assets? That's gonna make them huge, though. This is gonna be part of the problem that we just talked about together. Huh. Alright, so, might have to do it, though. I'm just trying to think of workarounds for what we can do for this positioning, because we've tried a lot of stuff so far, but none of it has worked. Canvas size mismatch. If your Figma frame dimensions don't match your DaVinci project resolution, every single position will be proportionally wrong. I don't think that's an issue. PNGs have no position data. This is probably the number one cause. Raw PNG files carry zero position information unless the plugin generates a setting file that explicitly positions each PNG in Fusion with the correct coordinates. Every PNG just lands at center 0, 0. Yeah, what I was just thinking about is not going to work, though. Actually, now that I think about it. Effects, expand because when we increase this, let's say yeah, exactly. We'll make a finished version first, and then we'll make different things. And some of those things might have to be separate tools too, because this one's already getting a bit bulky and chunky itself. So it's becoming really hard to even like code this because we're just running through usage on Claude right now in order to code this because the file's gotten so big. Um, Nothing's clickable here. A lot of these things take a lot of time to figure out, so it's just a matter of time before I think about the correct thing that is gonna help us reach the finish line. That's what I've been doing all along here. We'll run into a bug. It'll take me like, I don't know, a couple hours, sometimes a couple days to figure out. But then something will click in my head when I'm looking at Figma and DaVinci. I'll be like, let me feed this into Claude. And then it spits out the right thing. So a little bit of guess and check here and there. A lot of that stuff happens off stream. And I thought one of those things last night, actually a couple things last night, to get the PNGs working properly. Because they were all messed up. They're still messed up in positioning, but the PNGs themselves were messed up. Where's the actual chart itself? Alright, so this is kind of a part of the chart. I wonder if there's a way to group this all into one. Because right now it kind of does that, but kind of doesn't. Alright, let's check out flow. Let's see if there's anything here for us. Freeform, vertical, horizontal. How long have you been on this? So I've been on this for the past, I don't know, what is this stream? Day 10? So 10 days publicly. And a lot of the work I do off stream, I don't know. It's hard to say because I put in a lot of 12-hour days. I put in some 17-hour days just thinking about this and really sitting at my computer and working at it. But I do a little bit of that on stream. And then this is just like week 1 plus a couple days. I was also working on it a couple weeks ago for like a week or two as well and had like nothing. Like I couldn't figure out like any of it until, like I said just a couple minutes ago, where I stumbled across an idea. What if I do this instead? And that's when we kind of switched up the whole plugin. I can't remember what we were even doing back then, what I was doing differently. But we're basically just trying to approach it from every angle that we can. Let me take a look at that Claude thing again. Effects expand the PNG bounds. Drop shadows and blurs make the exported PNG physically larger than the layer, but position is calculated from the original layer bounds. The offset equals shadow blur expansion amount. Okay, number 4 actually could be what's going on. So yeah, to answer your question, I'll say this. I've been at it for at least 2 weeks, but I like to err on the side of not as much time that I've actually spent on this. So probably a lot more than 2 weeks' time. But in the beginning, I was kind of jumping around a lot, and now we've kind of structurally been focused on this. So the time was more split up back then. Absolute bounding box versus absolute render bounds. The code may be using the wrong bounds property, especially for layers with effects. That's also another thing. Done anything like this before? Yeah, I made another word by word plugin. I haven't shown the word by word plugin, so might as well just show it off while I'm thinking this through, anyways. So basically, we can take any Fusion Income. Now this is a standalone app, meaning that you open it outside of DaVinci. Let me make sure that I even built this for Windows and not Mac. My whole computer's kind of fucked up right now. I don't know if you can see my full screen. All the icons are so small right now, but they're big on my other monitor. I have no idea what's going on with that. Something's going on in the background. Let me try and find my word by word plugin, and then I'm probably gonna end this stream for a little bit. But yeah, you'll be able to get all these plugins from my site down below too once they're released. The Figma one might go directly on Figma. I'm not sure if I can put a link on my site. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But the other plugin I'm about to show you will definitely be on my site. If I can get it on there. Let me see. Plugins. My plugins. I have a couple different versions of this. So I'm not even sure that I'm going to be showing the right version. Or if this even... Yeah, I don't know if I remember which version is the correct one. I might... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show that off on stream. I thought I would. Because I just have so many. I'm not going to be able to figure it out. And I got to get going here for a hot minute. So, yep, probably going to call it, guys. That is going to be the stream for today. I might stream a little bit later. We'll see. But feel free to come grab any plugins or project files that I already have on in the site down below. If you're looking for DaVinci Resolve one-on-one coaching, go to my site for that as well. I launched the Creator Accelerator. I think I might change the pricing on there too. Might make it a bit cheaper for you guys. It's definitely need to keep it pretty high because that's one-on-one time, but might knock it down for the first few people. But anyways, the other thing is, if you want to work with me, that's also on the site. There's a spot for you to work with me, so make sure you click on that, and you can send me a message on there, and maybe we can work together. If you got a project that you want, an app built, website, videos, doesn't matter, you name it, let me know. Hit me up on there. All right, all done. Only want to estimate how long this Figma to DaVinci carry on. Leave a link for us. Yeah, so for the Figma to DaVinci Resolve, and real quick, let me go to your site. Yeah, don't get scared away by any prices on there. Feel free to message me on the site. might be able to help some people out with the Creator Accelerator. Like I said, I'm going to be changing that pricing, make it a little bit more affordable for now. All done. Only want to estimate how long this Figma to DaVinci carry on. Leave a link for us. Yeah, so the Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin is done. As long as I can get this positioning thing out sometime soon, then we're going to launch it with the positioning. Like, and I say soon, probably early April, no later than like maybe the first week of April, maybe I'll say. But who knows? But if I can't get it figured out by then I might just release it as is and be like, hey, here's the bugs, here's what's going on. It's still going to save you a ton of time. Overlord still has these problems too. And if you don't know Overlord, that's basically the version of this for After Effects. So I'm just being a little bit of a perfectionist. But also I want to make a really good product too. So, yep, that's going to be a wrap for, at least for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys are just jumping on here, feel free to drop a like, head back into the stream, watch the beginning of it, skip around. Yeah.